This may be the worst review for a video game I have ever seen. Let's take a look at it, shall we? Let's take a look at this man. Let's just get right into it. Let's just get right into it, you know? So, if you don't know what Polygon is a website about games, and it's a game journalist, right? About a bunch of nerd pop culture stuff and in the news about stuff, right? And a lot of people use this. They leaked a few things about Fallout 4 in the past, but let's just take a look at a review of a game called Hot Dogs, Horseshoes, and Hand Grenades. If I got the name right, people in the comments will correct me, so here we go.
When I was a kid, I remember there was a gun in a family member's house.
Well, we're already getting depressing in this video.
It was above the stove, kept near a box of pot. And I know this because, like every kid, I snooped. I used to hold it and would sometimes put my finger on the trigger, running how much pressure it would take to pull it. I have no idea to this day if it was ever loaded, and I've never thought to ask.
Okay, 1. Did you know it was pot when you were a kid? 2. How old were you when you were snooping around with this gun? Like, dude, usually parents, where were your parents? Usually parents, or anyone should, put the gun away in a safe space or anything. Like, why would you mess around with a gun? Like, they should teach you at a very early age not to mess with guns. Oh my god. And 3, are you still friends or know the people that, why would you ask them why would you ask anyone, like, was it still loaded? Like, are you still friends with those people? That's my question. Are you still friends with them? Because if not, oh my god.
I don't like guns.
And if you don't like guns, thank you for providing with one of the most funniest, like, I think that's that's funny. The way that you pronounce it, I don't like guns, and that's okay. If you don't like guns, that's fine. But when you're reviewing a game that has guns in it, why are you reviewing a game that has guns in it? Like, what kind of logic is that? It's like being like, oh, I really don't like dogs, but let me review Hound Down Dogtown 3. This time with more dogs. Even though I don't like dogs, I'm gonna still review this. Like, why? Why?
In my middle age, I never have. I think they're fun in video games and in fantasy settings, but the few times I've gone to a range, I've felt a deep sense of unease.
Okay. So, you just say you don't like guns. You say it can be fun in a video game to fantasy setting. But when you're at a gun range, you feel an unease. There's something about that just seems kind of odd to me, and I don't want to be rude or anything, but I just want to say, you do realize this is a game. It's not an actual firing range. Okay, yes, it is a firing range in a VR setting, but it's not with real guns. It's with video game guns. And yes, they do it the most realistic way possible, but it's not actually in like a real gun range. You're not actually holding the gun in your hand being like, I'm gonna shoot that little target over there. I'm gonna shoot it right over there. It's not, oh my god, I can't, what?
This is a machine I'm holding that has been precision crafted to do damage to other physical objects.
This is a handcrafted weapon that was, made to do damage to physical objects. First of all, no one says that. No one says damage when they refer to a gun. I'm sorry. At least I don't. I at least know that me and my friends do not refer to a gun doing damage. We only referred to, like, melee weapons referring to damage. I don't know. It's just something in my brain that, like, when you put damage in front of guns, like, okay, it does this much damage, like if there's like stats to it, but it's not like in real life when you're like, this thing can damage. It can't, I mean, yeah, it can damage, but it can also kill people. It's like, why say damage? Like, I was gonna do a whole bit where I roll like a little dice and then I pull out like a Nerf gun and then like shoot something and then, you know, but yeah, I don't have that because of reasons. So yeah, just imagine rolling a dice and you just like take a Nerf gun and then shoot something. I don't understand, man. I don't understand.
And I don't have a problem with target shooting or hunting, and of course the human condition makes things like war inevitable, but...
Polygon, where do you find these people? Seriously, where do you find these people? I wanna know where you find... Oh, well, he just told us where, you know. He will tell us in a few seconds or something, I don't know. But it just amazes me how... So, he doesn't have a problem with target shooting, which, you know, I'm okay with. Then he says he doesn't have a problem with hunting, which I'm not the type of person that, like, I guess if you want to go and do that, that's okay, but I don't personally like it myself. But then when he's like, and then, you know, war is just inevitable because of the human condition, I'm like, dude, you're reviewing a game about... It's the most ridiculous name you could ever come up with. Hot dogs, horseshoes, and hand grenades. And it's just a gun range simulator. And with, like, stupid sounds. It's not supposed to be political. Why would you bring up the human condition in a VR game where you just shoot guns? And that's all. You're not hurting anyone. It's just target practice. When you just said that you're totally fine with target practice. What?
In terms of my day-to-day life as someone who lives in Cincinnati, Ohio...
And we just figured out where he lives.
A gun in the home makes me feel less safe, not more. I also know that in some circles that's considered a radical stance. I never realized how little I understood how guns work when it comes to their actual physical components until I played this demo.
Well, you know, I'm glad that you're learning more about guns and it's, you know, teaching you a few things. Also, the next time we need to let these developers create a new game where we render your home, we remake your whole home, and we put a gun in it. But this time, instead of shooting the gun, we, you know, can do a simple action as going to where the gun is. We put it in different places, randomly generated. And you pick up the gun and you put it in a different place that's entirely safe. I think that's a revolutionary game, and it's gonna say I think it's gonna bring out a lot of new players into this game series, and I think you gave the game developers a brilliant idea of how to, if there is a gun in your home, you could just put it somewhere else, and you know, it's brilliant. Also, you probably need a gun license to have a gun in your home, so it doesn't really matter.
I spent more time than I would have thought was possible just trying to figure out how to get the assault rifle to fire. And I get that even the words assault rifle are political. It's a long gun, it's a rifle, it's whatever. I don't know how it works.
Okay. Assault rifle is not a political issue. Saying that it's long and it's a rifle doesn't make it a political issue. Gun in general is a political issue that you can have. Because yes, guns are used in very violent scenarios. But just saying the word assault does not make it offensive or political. Saying a word doesn't make it, depends on the context. And the context here is that it's a word that you put together with rifle to make assault rifle, to explain the type of gun it is, and it's an assault rifle. How is that political? You're reviewing a game about just guns in a shooting range. That's all it is. That's all it is. This is like the Philippines, and I keep pressing buttons in Guitar Hero. My life has no meaning. Also, just as a quick note, if you don't know how something works, then you probably shouldn't be using it. Also, whoever thinks an assault rifle is a political word and apparently is an offensive word, no! Assault rifle is not an offensive word. Okay, it could be offensive to, people that were in very tragic things, but you don't bring it up. You don't bring up an assault rifle. You don't bring up offensive things in front of people that may have gone through these experiences. You're reviewing a game. They probably won't play it if they're offended by assault rifles. How is that even a problem? That's not a problem. You're reviewing it is your job to review it. And who gave you this job? Seriously, who gave you the task to review a game of guns when they didn't even... Did they not know that you don't like guns? Did they not know that apparently assault rifle is a political issue? Did they not? I mean, clearly all games that have assault rifles, we must change them now to PP shooters. You know what? Yep. Throw all the games that have assault rifles. And just guns in general. Just put them all away. Just put them all away. Why? People who enjoy them, they don't need to enjoy them. Screw them, right? Screw them. They don't need that. What? Hey guys, welcome back to another katana reviewer. Now today we got ourselves a classified weapon. This weapon is illegal. It's very illegal in many countries, especially in the United States. This one is an assault katana. Now if we just pull this out, look at this. Yeah, it's an assault katana, so it's very illegal, even though it's exactly the same as other katanas. It's just different because it has the red things on it. That makes it an assault katana. So we're gonna put this back for so the cops don't come in here and raid this place because it's an assault katana. So we're just gonna carefully. Oh God. Okay. All right. Yep. Cut the video. I got myself. Yep. Cut the video.
I fumbled with it. I didn't know where the pieces went. I still don't know what the little fiddly bit on the side did. I tried to adjust the safety.
Hey, that part on the barrel, that's called a grip, by the way. Just letting you know. You use your other hand for that.
So one of the things I learned, and this is probably very basic things, is that when you get rid of the magazine or the clip or whatever it's called, I'm sure people will correct me in the comments.
Depending on the person, you can call it magazine, clip, gun mag. It doesn't really matter.
It can still fire once you have that bullet in there. It scared the shit out of me when this happened in the game. The audio was up a little bit too loud for it to be comfortable.
Huh, it scared you say. It scared you. Really, I don't know how it scared you when you kept on firing. Also, there is an option to just, probably, I'm gonna guess, there's probably an option to turn down the audio in the game. But, I've never played the game before, so I could be stupid, so.
So, as I'm sitting here trying to connect things and pulling and pushing on things and pumping the trigger to try to figure out the magical array of things that would make it fire, and it actually went off. It felt like the gun fired, even with just the small amount of haptic feedback.
I'm glad we have simulations now to teach people how to actually use guns. Because the way he's saying it right now makes me glad that he doesn't actually have a real gun. I'm kind of happy today.
It's loud enough to make my ears ring, and I found it scary. A gun modeled this quote-unquote realistically isn't fun. I'm not enjoying this.
You're not enjoying this game, huh? Wow, that seems kind of weird. I mean, I know you don't like guns, and I have no idea why you're reviewing this game if you don't like guns, but the fact that you don't like this gun and the model and it scares you, I mean, that I don't know how. Also, turn down the volume if there's ringing in your ears.
The game is called Hot Dogs, Horseshoes, and Hand Grenades, and it's an early access game on Steam. It's billed as a sort of VR sandbox, and it's successful at that. It's interesting to get a chance to quote unquote play with these things, but
I want this guy to sell milk. Like, the way that he just talks about like a very depressing story and a bunch of things that do not have anything to do with the game itself. I want him to sell milk with that story. I just want him to do a commercial for milk, but before he actually sells milk, he does like a very depressing story and everything. And then he's just like, yeah, so this is Heinz brand milk. It's pretty good for what it is. Though personally, it reminds me of a very sad and just depressing story about milk. So I'm just like, I don't really like it. Like, that's what I want from him.
from my point of view, I'm not sure if this is a place I really want to spend a lot of time.
And there you have it. An entire video about a man just talking about other things that are not related to the game that much. If you don't know, this video is about 3 minutes long, and this video that I've made, well, the video that the review was like 3 minutes long, but you've noticed that I've made it longer throughout this entire video, just because there's so much to just kind of do with this that it's just so confusing. At the end of it, he's like, I don't know if I really want to spend a lot of time here, you know? I'm not entirely, I don't think a lot of people would spend a lot of time in this game. You know, at the end of this, we're just gonna do a bunch of like little jokes and things, hopefully. But I would let's show a clip of like someone doing a better review of the game than the person that actually did this review.
But two is a lot of people have said that I should play this game. Hot dogs, horseshoes, and hand grenades. This is like a proper VR gun simulator where instead of just going bang, 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 and then pressing square to reload, you have to reload a gun properly and fire the gun properly, and everything is like properly done. And I don't actually know how to fire a gun, so I'm going to have to work it out as I go, which I think will be fun. This one here, is very simply an indoor range. Just a nice, simple gun range. This is what I'll be playing today. I'm just going to work out how to fire a gun. How hard could it be? Okay, so, gun. This is a gun. You may have heard of them. If you're American, you were probably birthed by one. Doesn't have any ammo in it yet. Right, this is ammo. Ammo goes in the gun. 40, 50, I don't know why it says that. It's got 40 shots in it. That's amazing. Right, that goes in there like that. I don't think there's anything else I have to do. So, on this thing here, we can set our distance. 5 meters. Go the distance. I can go the distance. And then, very simply, you aim and fire. Something else I have to do, but I don't know what it is. Ow! I had to shoot because that then loads the bullet into the thing. Ah, yeah, there, I can see inside the gun now. Ooh. Here we go. I'm gonna line that right up, and it's probably left eye as well, so that might look a bit wonky. But I'm doing my right eye, so fuck you all. Firing a gun in 3, 2, 1. The fuck did I do that? Right, I was trying to fire my gun, but the ammo fell out. Polygon loaded in. Right, so, I was doing it right. Hang on. Oh god, they want me to be precise about that. There you go. There you go. Right, okay, and then you just fire the thing. And it tells me where I got that. That wasn't bad. That's pretty good. There you go, 1 shot. 10 points. I got 10 points. That was amazing. Let's see how many points I can get for the whole clip. Don't count that last one. I thought it was done. Actually, wait, no, count that last one. Count it hard.
So that was NerdCube, a very good YouTuber. I very much enjoy his content, and I think he's funny. So, you know, that's why I went a bit longer. There is more to that, but did you notice in the entire video, did he just seem like, you know, talking about like depressing stuff, like the human condition? No, he was talking about the game, and he's not even a reviewer. That's the sad part. He just plays games and tells people, well, yeah, you know, this was fun. Like, yeah, and this guy can't. He has to talk about things that are not actually a part of... I don't... It's the world we live in. But, yeah. You know what? I can make a better review. Here, we're gonna make a better review right now. Here, let's do that right now. Alright, here we go. We're gonna be playing some... what is the game called again? Hot dogs, hand grenades, or horseshoes, hand grenades. I don't know. Anyways, we're gonna be playing with a gun here. Let's see here. What do we got? Oh, that's a desert eagle. We'll play with that later. Anyways, we're gonna be playing with this gun here. Let's get our line of sight here. Let's here. Yeah. All right, I think we got a decent shot. Let's try that again. All right, pretty good handling. Let's try the desert eagle now. Bit hard to handle, I would say, but very nice, very nice. Anyways, we're gonna be moving on. Nah, not this gun. That's from a different game. We're gonna be trying this scar here. That's pretty cool. Now we're gonna go into VR mode because this game actually has like different views. So here we go. We're gonna go in this mode here. Apparently, don't worry about that. Anyways, yeah, there we go. Look at that. Pretty darn good right there. I did all those animations. Anyways, we're gonna be trying an AK now. Pretty dang good. Pretty dang good. Now we're gonna be trying. A shotgun here. Try again with this. Alright, double barrel. Pretty good. Pretty good. Now we're gonna be. Let's see here. Let's see. Where's that? Where's that guy? Hold on. Nope. Oh. Nope. Nope. Hold on, wait. Nope. Alright, well, we're just gonna, since I can't find the other gun, we're just gonna go with this one. Hold on, if I can. Oh, here we go. There we go, look at that. Look at that. Look at that. See, isn't this fun already? Alright, you know what, we're gonna get crazy now. We're gonna get super crazy. Let's, if I can find the gun, where is it? There we go. See, I probably hit my target after that. So now what we're gonna try and do, because we're in a different mode here, we're gonna be trying something special. Now, of course, you'll be using like a sniper or any of the other weapons. You know, screw this. We're gonna be trying out. No. Here. No. There we go. All right. Let's see here, and I think we're ready to go. Help me. Okay, well, I mean, wasn't necessarily, good, but it wasn't bad. We're talking about, you know, horrible issues like this guy over here, but, you know, at least I tried. Anyways, I think that'll wrap up for this video today, but, yeah, thank you guys for watching, and, I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you for watching. Thank goodness I finished that video. I thought it was going to take me a long time just to make jokes about everything. You know, you know what I'm also glad about? I'm not going to IHOP tomorrow. Just something about it scares me. People wonder why I don't like pancakes. I just don't. Oh. Ow. Damn it. Started, my friend. beaten by a frying pan, by a random human being. Yeah, yo, dude, I'm gonna hit you in the face. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, shoot, I gotta get out of here, dude. Sometimes, when I was a kid, when I saw it on the stove, I picked it up because I was curious, and every kid snooped. I hit it in my face to think about how much it would hurt, and then put it on my head.
Hello, darkness, my old friend. I've come to talk with you again, because a vision softly creeping left its seeds while I was sleeping, and the vision that was planted.
I don't like guns